Hello everyone, Austin here. Today I'm in Buttzville, New Jersey, and I'm going to be exploring the abandoned train tunnels that are in the woods up off of Route 46. Here they are. There's two, obviously. There used to be train tunnels, so there's no longer train tracks coming out of either of them, although there are still train tracks deep inside that. I'm sorry, I'm getting bitten by bugs as I try and narrate. It's amazing how cool the air is coming out of these things. It's probably a good 85 degrees out here. It's probably 55-degree air coming out of the tunnels. I'm not going to be going in either of them very far because I'm an imbecile and I forgot my flashlight, but it never really did any good anyway. It lit up such a small area that you couldn't really tell what you were looking at anyway. But yeah, there's some pretty funny vandalism around here, and I apologize for any foul language that you might see spray painted on the walls. I try and keep my videos appropriate for all ages, so yeah, apologies in advance. Let's try this one first. That one has a good sized cave-in, about 50 feet in it, which is as far as I'll go, and that one's almost blocked off because of it. Even if you don't go inside, you can tell that because there's a good breeze coming out of this one. You can almost call it breezy standing right here. And that one, there's no air moving at all. So yeah, they both have a stream running through them, so let's go. Hopefully there's no bears living inside them. And if I was a bear, I would absolutely love to live in one of these things. It's cool, there's always water in here, it's dark and scary, and people don't come in here often. Hello! Yeah, I can see a lot more than the camera can, but that's the best I can do. You know, never really gets light in here, obviously, unless you're close to either end. It is very scary, though. That used to be the wall, but as you can see, there's many small cave-ins that have happened to this tunnel. And there's many bats in here. I've had bats flying around me on more than one occasion exploring these things, so yeah. I'll probably scream like a girl, so apologies for that in advance as well. Can't really hear anything inside them except a very faint trickling of water. So let's proceed. These tunnels were made, I think, almost 100 years ago, and abandoned probably 50 years ago. So obviously there's no one maintaining them, and yeah, it's a very large rock. It looks like it's about 3 inches away from falling on someone's head and killing them. But yeah, there's water dripping around everywhere. There are no passageways off of these tunnels. There's just holes in the wall where there's the cave-in, and well, that rock scared me. Anyway, there's a rock there you can't see, but it looks just like a person standing around the corner. Yeah. It is very scary in here. I'm very afraid of the dark, I'll admit. And, call me crazy, I'm also afraid of getting mauled and slowly eaten alive by a bear. So I have a small knife which will provide absolutely no protection if I run into a bear, but this is depressing because I can see maybe 50 more feet down the tunnel and you can't really see anything. There's the ceiling, it's looking down in, that's the ground. Let me see what the camera light does. Oh wow, actually a little bit, you can see the ceiling now. There's the opposite wall and the floor. Yes. Oh well, I'm sorry, but I thought I'd be able to show you more of this tunnel, but let's try the next one. It's pretty much more of the same, just more of what you've seen. So yeah, to the other one. There is a frog somewhere. Oh well, anyway, yes, here's the second tunnel. It's the one we were just in. Yeah, that's all that's left of a rail bed, it's just a trail. But yeah, this tunnel's the more interesting one because there's, well, frogs in it. And unfortunately farther in than I'll be able to go, at least with you seeing anything, is the train tracks are still there. I can just barely make out from here the cave-in that it's pretty much halfway up the depth of the tunnel. There's a pipe. So hopefully I'll be able to go up to that cave-in. The wall doesn't look too great. And show you it. You can see random stones just fall out of the ceiling here. So this is actually going to be my last of many ventures into these tunnels, for the simple fact that they caved in a hell of a lot more every time I'm here, and I don't want to be in here when the whole thing caves in, so it either falls on me or hits me on the head with a rock and kills me and no one finds me. Right, camera light time. There's two areas of the ceiling where there's a good sized hole that's fallen out. That's annoying, you can't see it at all when I'm close to the cave-in now. Let's go closer. That's new. There's a giant section of the wall that caved in. You see, here's the floor on which I'm standing. And focus. And here's the wall. And a giant bunch of it just fell out of the wall and made a pile on the floor. You can see it's just rock. It really is scary in here, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna go in very farther. I'm not gonna go in very much farther because the camera already can't see anything. I'll just videotape it going along the wall and hope that I can get some shots of the cave in because we're very close to it. Hello? Here's a big part of the wall that's fallen out. Well, I don't know if you can see, but yeah, I'm gonna go up. Right now I'm climbing on what used to be the ceiling. You can't see. Hold on. There's a noise. Well, there's the entrance and there's the floor down there. As you can kind of tell, I'm standing above it. I'm on the cave-in that came out of the ceiling. As you can see, there's just a gigantic hole where the ceiling used to be. Alright, little foot. I'm hearing noises. Of course, the only time I hear noises is when I come here alone. Oh, look. Can you see that, camera? No, you can't. I can just barely see the light from the other end of the tunnel. Hello? Yeah, the tunnels are only about, I'd say 500 feet long, but anyway, this is as far as I can go. What is that? This is as far as I can go due to light restrictions. Anyway. Yeah, there's the floor down there. Hold on, I'm going to use my camera as a flashlight for a minute. Alright, anyway, wow. Well, that used to be the ceiling. I'm very close to the ceiling because I'm standing on where it used to be. And, it's gone. Here's the mound of rubble I'm standing on where it meets the wall. And that, I'm facing straight up right now. That all used to be ceiling. It just fell out. And you can't see the end of the big tunnel I made, but it's a good 20-foot hole in the bottom of the mountain, which is very scary. Something's in here. Okay, that scared the hell out of me. I'm now standing on top of the tunnels. I think I'll show you. This is the one tunnel, the other one's over there. And there's definitely something alive in that one. I don't know what it is, but it sounded very close to me. And yeah, I did not want to be in there anymore, and I don't want to go back in. But anyway, this is the view from the top of the tunnel. Here, I'll show you, see if I can do this without falling off and dying. Yeah, see, there's the first one I went in, and the second one's way over there. Hey, yay. I'm still shaking from that. And I still don't know what it was. It didn't make any sound. I just heard a bunch of big rocks moving. There's someone at the daycare center yelling at small children down there. Someone spray painted a tree in a very Dr. Seuss-ish manner. I guess that's all of the tunnels I can show you. The other end is out in the middle of the woods, and well, I just don't want to walk through those things to get to it because I'm alone, and if something happens, no one will know. But yeah, the other end of the tunnels are pretty neat. They actually don't even look like tunnels, they just look like caves because they're so dilapidated. Alright, I'm gonna get one final shot here. Jesus! Thought that was a person. Alright, yeah, I am leaving very soon, but just want to say goodbye to the tunnels that have provided me with many hours of enjoyment and a lot of stories to tell. Like I said, this will be the last time I go in them just because they're falling apart, and there's already had a couple scares with things I still can't really explain. But alright. Guess it. Nice. Guess this is it. Goodbye, tunnels. Hope everyone's enjoyed the video of my exploration. If you have any questions on where they are, how to get to them, please let me know. I just ask that you be safe and yeah, happy exploring.